Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 10, here on a lovely day after some beautiful football in the week and the weekend. It was amazing. The Champions League is back on Matchday 2, and all the leagues are back as well too. We don't have to wait for any summer tournaments that are wasting our time. It makes me angry. I'm gonna throw a damn fish into a pond. That is very healthy. But everybody, welcome watching to the show. Welcome watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. You can watch us on anything. Watch us on a beautiful head of Jamie Frimpong. Ping Pong. It rhymes with his last name, but sure, whatever. But yes, first, let me introduce our guests on the show. First is a fan of Atletico Madrid. His name is Paulinho. How are you doing, Mr. Paulinho? Obrigado.
I'm doing quite great. How are you, host?
Okay, I'm doing decent, mate. Glad you're doing good. Okay.
Give me a better description.
Oh, okay. Well, Boomba. How does that feel? What the hell is happening?
I took it the wrong way, but I'm over it.
Okay, good. And swiftly moving on. How are you doing, Mr. Reginho, who's a fan of Juventus?
I am doing good, Chef. I think I had a 8.0 rating today for footy.
Okay, I like that.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah.
No, that's good. Better than Vinny. Okay, I don't want to talk anymore. Okay, well, everybody, welcome watching to the show here on a lovely day. Let us first get into the first segment of the show, which is indeed the breaking news going on in world football of the world football's breaking news. So nice, I said it twice. But yes, let's get into the first breaking news. So the first breaking news is indeed about Nick Voltemade saying it's not right, calling out Arsenal star over missed VAR incident. So yes, Newcastle striker Nick Voltemade insisted he is not the type of player to try and con referees into getting the rival sent off. Voltemade's claim explained why he refused to go down despite coping an elbow in the face from Arsenal defender Gabriel, as you see on the screen right now. And the Magpies recorded a singing with a struck by the Brazilian immediately following the kickoff and stemmed from his opening goal in Arsenal's 2-1 win on Sunday. After being hit by Gabriel, who believed he was fouled by the 23-year-old in the 34th minute header, Voltemade tugged on his rival's pants before he pointed his finger at the centre-back. However, the incident was not deemed worthy enough for VAR to encourage a pit-side review from referee Jared Ginnett. And yes, Voltemade did react to this, saying, yeah, after the goal was the situation, I felt the elbow in my face. I'm 2 meters, and so his arms has to be really high. I don't want to fall down. I just said to the referee, I felt something on my face, and I think it's not right to feel something in your face, okay? But I'm not the type of player who will fall down for this. It's hard because maybe sometimes you have to do this. Well, this is not my type of football. I don't like it. He said sorry after, so I think he knew he hit my face. And yeah, interesting stuff. So yeah, I mean, could he have got a red card for this, Gabriel? Yes. And could have that costed the game for Arsenal? Yes. But as we say, VAR is shite and will never be respected. Okay, lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Gabriel taking a little MMA lesson. Nick Voltemade.
Good elbow. And if people wonder why, or when people wonder why soccer players flop around on the ground,
Football?
This is why, because the referees will not call it.
Okay, fair enough. Good answer. Mr. Reginho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Gabriel having a little 1-2 piece to his head.
If I was the opposite player, I would bite the elbow. Full of Suarez. Yeah.
I think you're just hungry right now, mate. I don't blame you. You didn't eat dinner.
I am really hungry.
Go
But
eat,
yeah, I'd
mate.
still bite the elbow.
Okay, I like that. Bite back. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about former World Cup hosts stripped of qualifying points in bid to reach the 2026 tournament for rule break, even their own coach labeled bad. But yeah, South Africa has been handed a blow and the hopes of qualifying for the first World Cup in 16 years. 2010 host has been stripped of 3 points for fielding an illegible player during the match against Lisbona in March that was illegible. And yes, the midfielder Tambor Moreno appeared in a 2-0 victory despite being suspended for accumulating 2 yellow cards. As a result, FIFA disciplinary committee has now overturned the results and handed Listor a 3-0 win. The South African Football Federation Association has also been fined £9,340, and FIFA has given the South African team 10 days to appeal against the decision. And yes, in a statement, the nation's governing body said, "As South Africa, we are deeply disappointed with this unprecedented outcome, noting that it was delivered by a single-member panel with reasons and without according to the association an opportunity to present legal arguments." And yes, it is very, very sad because that is something that was very, very hot on the list for South Africa. They haven't been to the World Cup in 16 years since 2010. So as they were closing to be top of the table, the crucial 3 points was dropped. And that's kind of sad, but hey, I don't think this appeal is going to be turned around. So, all the thing I gotta say is good luck to the South African team. All right, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about South Africa possibly missing out on the World Cup for 2026. Kind of a big blow.
Silly mistake.
Silly rabbit.
Thought they'd get away with it.
Ooh, yes. I mean, to be fair, how do you not know, as a big professional team in Africa, knowing that 2 yellow cards were handed to you and to your player, how does no one clock that? I mean, honestly, someone needs to be fired. It's crazy. I don't know. Okay, Mr. Rugino, 1 or 2 words about South Africa possibly missing the World Cup?
Well, they can always try next 4 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big yikes.
Yeah, they can try next 4 years. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Too bad. So sad. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Jose Mourinho, who lost his head, hailed for the special act during the incident which stopped the Chelsea match. And yes, Chelsea's 1-0 win over Benfica was briefly stopped after an unsavory incident saw Benfica fan throwing objects at Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez, who joined Chelsea from Benfica for £106 million transfer in January 2023, was forced to delay the corner after he was taking at Stamford Bridge due to a number of missiles thrown in his direction. And yes, the missiles came from the area of the shed end where the supporters were housed. Eventually, the set piece was taken only after a former Chelsea boss, Jose Mourinho, stepped in to gesture towards the Benfica fans to tell them to calm down. And yes, he did say this as well too. He said, "Let me just clear things up. This Enzo Fernandez thing, and I'm going to mention Jose Mourinho as well, because he did something quite special actually about this incident." So Enzo's going to take the corner. The Benfica fans are right there, and they're throwing all sorts at him. It's not about the move. When he was linked to Chelsea, he kissed the Benfica badge on the pitch, then signed for Chelsea. You can understand the passion of the fans. Fans don't celebrate money in the bank. They don't buy scarves with pound signs on them. They don't remember the glory days selling your best player for £400 million. They remember trophies and victories. So yeah, it was a bit makes sense why they were pissed at him. But yes, Jose Mourinho did tell them to take a chill pill, and they did stop. So Jose Mourinho, you are the special one. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words for the special one, calming down the fans to not violate Mr. Enzo Fernandez, to not get a boo-boo in the boo-boo.
He told everyone to chill. He calmed the crowd.
Yes, that is indeed what happened.
Chill pill. He drugged the audience.
Oh, okay, dang. Yes, that is another way to say it. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, Mr. Reginio, 1 or 2 words from the special one. I know you like the special one.
When the special one speaks, you listen.
Dang, okay, that needs to be a shirt. Love that. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. Boom, boom, boom. So yes, the next breaking news is indeed about Arne Slot gives worrying injury update on Alisson as another Liverpool star hobbles off in a poor Champions League night. And yes, Arne Slot confirmed Alisson definitely won't feature in Liverpool's game, and he was taken off the injury against Galatasaray and won't play in the next games. Alisson departed in the 56th minute of Liverpool's Champions League defeat in Istanbul, where it appeared to be a knee issue. And yes, the Brazilian sustained the injury as he denied Galatasaray striker Victor Osimhen in the second goal of the evening. Despite Alisson's best efforts to press on, he was unable to continue and was switched off for Jorginho Mamadashvili. And what did Arne Slot say about Alisson's injury? He said it's never positive if you go off like this, holding the knee. You can be sure he won't be playing on the Saturday. We'll wait and see how long it will be, but definitely won't be playing on Saturday. Ah, yes. Very, very sad, honestly. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. Alisson is such a big player for Liverpool, so it's a big miss for them. Hopefully he's not injured for a long time. But it's a knee injury, so never know. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Alisson having a little boo-boo on his knee. Not the best thing we football players like to have, so big pain.
Band-Aid.
Yes, that's it. It fixes everything. Band-Aid. Love that. All right, Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Alisson having a nice little knee injury like all of us do.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I can give him a massage if he needs. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah. Just a normal massage, anything included. That's
Deshaun Watson massage.
ooh, I don't know what that means, but
Mm.
that's great. Okay. I'm not gonna ask any more about that. All right. Lovely
You
stuff.
got this.
No, it's okay. Let's move on to the next breaking news. So yes,
I'm sorry, Riggy.
Oh, okay. Love that. So the next breaking news is indeed about Harry Kane on course to smash into Bayern Munich's all-time top 10 goal scorers in just his 3rd season with the club. So already a Tottenham Hotspurs and England legend, Harry Kane is approaching the same status at Bayern Munich in a rapid fashion. The Three Lions captain only switched to the Bavarian side just over 2 years ago for £88 million, moved from Spurs, and he has smashed through club and Bundesliga records. And yes, soon he can put himself right among the club's all-time greats as he approaches the top 10 of the goal scorers in just a couple of months in his 3rd season. With 102 goals in 105 games, Kane is the fastest player to reach a century for any side of Europa's traditional Big 5 leagues, passing Cristiano Ronaldo's previous record. Having topped a ton during the league match against Werder Bremen, he added to a pair of goals against the Cypriot side Paphos FC, and the Champions League side is now 17-9 games so far this season. That is so crazy. And yes, to name the top goal scorers for Bayern at the moment, it is Gerd Müller with 570 goals in 613 games, Robert Lewandowski with 344 goals for 375 games, Thomas Müller with 250 in 756, Daniel Olhauser with 229 in 360, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge with 217 and 422, Roland Wolfrat 156, 332, Dieter Honis with 145 and 302, and Ian Robben with 144 and 309, and Dieter Breden Ninja with 144 and 360. And Harry Kane is 18th on the list with 102 goals in 105 games. So if he continues this, yes, he can definitely catch up on that. So especially with the team he has around him. It's wow. Okay, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Harry Kane just smashing it up in Deutschland. Very, very good.
Sehr gut. Yes.
Sehr gut. Dankeschön. Okay, Mr. Reguinho. Oh, anytime. 1 or 2 words for Mr. Harry Kane doing a good stuff in the Bundesliga.
But can he beat Messi though?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
he did with the record.
I'm giving him a big shout out. He's going crazy over there.
Okay, that's very nice of you. Okay, everybody.
Messi's still better. Sorry.
Oh my Josh, that was mean. All right, well, everybody.
Never mind, it's Ronaldo.
Oh,
Mr. C.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, everybody. Let us now get on to the last breaking news of the show. So the last breaking news of the show is indeed about Barcelona president forced to make a statement as Real Madrid traitor causes an outrage with the VIP box presence. Yikes. So it turns out that 25 years isn't enough for Barcelona to forgive Luis Figo's ultimate betrayal. So yes, the legendary winger who left Barcelona arch rivals Real Madrid in 2000, yeah, was back to his old club, and even worse, he was allowed in the director's box. Which such outrage over the decision to allow him back for the headline clash against Paris Saint-Germain, club president Johan Laporta was forced to address this issue in a pre-match press conference and said this: "He's a member of the UEFA, and that's absolutely respectable," Laporta said. "He was a Barcelona player. We remember the afternoons and nights, the glory he gave us. He made a decision, but life has moved on, and he's a member of UEFA, so he'll be received with all due respect." Very, very nice. That's, I mean, all you can really say about that. And he also said, "I'm not the one to ban anyone from entering the stadium. He's a UEFA ambassador. I can assure you, I won't greet him. I won't make any effort, nor do I have any need to. The box is big enough to have lead everybody to have separate lives." So, very, very nice. Very cool. Okay, Figo, maybe don't go to Barcelona again. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Luis Figo and going into enemy territories.
Separate but equal.
Oh, that's so cute. Not that. All right, Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about Luis Figo going to enemy lines behind it too.
Somehow I feel like Rodrigo could pull the same thing.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, lovely stuff. That. Let us now move on to the next segment of the show, since now the breaking news is done. So now we can move on to, I'm going to press a random button and let's see what it is.
Let me talk!
In the moment.
Let me talk! Let me talk! Let me talk!
Thank you, Kevin. All right, well, let's now go into the top 5 leagues in the world of football, including also MLS and Saudi Pro League. That's always there. But yes, let us now get into the first league, which is indeed the Premier League, which is in England. And yes, Mohamed Salah looks absolutely happy. But yes, let's get into the Premier League. The top, first place at the moment is indeed Liverpool. Second place is Arsenal. Third place is Crystal Palace. Fourth place is Tottenham. Fifth place is Sunderland. And sixth place is Bournemouth. Down the table, 18th place is Burnley. 19th place is West Ham. And 20th place is Wolves, sinking the Furries. Sorry, damn. Okay, the top goal scorers for the Premier League at the moment is indeed first Erling Haaland with 8 goals for Manchester City. Wow. Second is Antonio Semenyo with 4 goals for Bournemouth. And tied with him is Igor Thiago with 4 goals for Brentford. Lovely stuff from him. Alright, match day 6, let us get into it. So the first match was indeed Brentford and Manchester United. Lots of hate watching I've heard about this one. And yes, it was indeed 3-1 for Brentford, winning at home. Great stuff from Igor Thiago as well too, beating Manchester United. Next match was indeed Leeds and Bournemouth. 2-2. Great stuff from Leeds coming back, but not the best from Bournemouth. But yes, a tie right there, sharing points. Next match was Chelsea and Brighton. Of course, Chelsea is Charity FC, losing 1-3 to Brighton at home as well too, with Chelsea getting a red card because they are Red Card FC, indeed. So, lovely stuff that. And yes, good job to Brighton. Next match was indeed Manchester City and Burnley. 5-1 for Manchester City, winning at home. Great stuff from Haaland and the rest of the players as well too. So yeah, shout out to everybody for Man City. Next match was Crystal Palace and Liverpool. 2-1 for Crystal Palace, winning at home in London. And yes, great stuff from them as well to Nketiah, winning that in the last little bitties of the match. So yeah, congratulations to Crystal Palace. Next match, and also yeah, shout out to Crystal Palace. They are 18 games unbeaten at the moment. One of the only ones in Europe as well too, equaling with Bayern Munich. So shout out to Crystal Palace, big club, currently in 3rd place. Wow. Next match was Nottingham Forest and Sunderland. 0-1 for Sunderland. Great stuff from Sunderland, winning away as well too in Nottingham. So shout out to them. Next match was Tottenham Wolves. Woof. Wolves not too bad honestly, but Tottenham a bit shaky honestly. But yes, it was a decent match, but Tottenham expected more, especially at home. But this is what it is. Good job for Wolves. Next match was Aston Villa and Fulham. Finally, looking like Aston Villa's on the roll a little bit, with Ollie Watkins getting on the score sheet as well too. And yeah, Fulham, not the best performance, but Aston Villa finally kicking it in. Next match was Newcastle and Arsenal, and yes, what a feisty game. We talked about this in the first breaking news. It was 1-2 for Arsenal, with Gabriel getting a nice little header in the last minutes of the game. And yes, if he was in your fantasy league, boom, he got 36 big points. At least he did for me. So happy for me. And also, Voltamala getting goal for Newcastle. Great stuff from him. He's looking sharp. Next match was Everton and West Ham United. 1-1. Everton could have done more. West Ham United had the chances as well too to do more. Beautiful goal from Bowen, but yes, 1-1 shared points. All right, lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, who is your player of this match week, number 6 in the Premier League? If I could just ask you politely.
Esteve for scoring 2 goals for City.
Okay, love that. Good choice. Mr. Reginio, what about you, mate? Who is your matchday 6 player of the week?
Who scored for Man United?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, Cisco did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to him. Finally finding the back of the net. Not that he can't, it's just that the system is not in his favor.
Yeah. So is he your player of the match week?
Yeah. I mean, he tried. He scored. So
Okay. Well, honestly, if you want to give it to Manchester United every time they score, fair enough. Honestly, it's charity. Okay, it's fine.
well, yeah, charity. Okay.
Yeah, charity. It's fine. All right, everybody. Well, that was indeed the Premier League. Let us move on to the next league, which is indeed La Liga, with Mr. Yamal looking very happy in Spain. But yes, let's get into La Liga. So, first place at the moment in La Liga is indeed Barcelona. Second place is Real Madrid. Third is Villarreal. Fourth is Elche. fifth place, Jesus. Atletico Madrid climbing up. And sixth is Real Betis. Down the table, 18th place is Real Sociedad. Wow. 19th is Mallorca. 20th is Girona, going down. The top goal scorer for the La Liga at the moment is first Kylian Mbappe. I'm going to press the button. Damn it. Love that. It's Kylian Mbappe with 8 goals for Real Madrid. Second is Julian Alvarez with 6 goals for Atletico Madrid. And third is Borja Iglesias with 4 goals for Celta Vigo. Shout out to these nice players. They're very cool. All right, match day 7. Let us get into it. So first match was Girona in Espanyol. 0-0. Not much happening. Probably could have fell asleep, but let's move on. Next match, Getafe and Levante. 1-1. The tie right there. Decent result for Levante, but oof, Getafe could have been better. Next match was Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Oh, what a match this bloody was. Oh my god. We'll talk about this in a bit, but yes, Atletico Madrid winning 5-2. This was a Madrid derby at the Atletico Madrid Stadium. And yeah, good result. I believe Mr. Julian Alvarez got a hattie, but I might be wrong. Griezmann scored 2, so that's cool. All right, we'll talk about it in a second. Next match was Mallorca and Aves. 1-0 for Mallorca. Doing good. They finally got a nice sort of win, so shout out to them. Next match was Villarreal and Atletico Bilbao. It was 1-0 for Villarreal, and yeah, shout out to them. Currently in third place, looking hot. Next match was Real Vallecano and Sevilla. He also won for Sevilla, winning away. Yes, good point for them, keeping them in ninth. Next match was Elche and Celta Vigo. 2-1 for Elche, winning at home, and yes, 4th place, looking very good at the moment for Elche. Shout out to them. Next match was Barcelona and Real Sociedad. 2-1 for Barcelona. Good stuff from the rest of the crew. Lewandowski on the goal sheet, and yeah, couldn't say anything, but first place for them. Next match, Real Betis and Osasuna. 2-0 for Real Betis. Good win for them. Currently 6th place, keeping up with the top 6. Next match was Valencia and Real Oviedo. 1-2 for Real Oviedo, winning away as well too in Valencia. Red card for them, being naughty as well too, but currently in a nice little... I can't find it because I'm probably blind. 14th place. Love that. Okay, well everybody, that was match day 7. Mr. Paulinho, anything you want to say about Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid? The floor is yours if you want to say anything. I know it's such a bright game. You didn't expect it?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting... Well, actually, I predicted a draw, but definitely, especially after Real Madrid scored their 2 goals, I wasn't expecting a win. But I think Xabi Alonso made a mistake taking off Güler. I think he was their best player in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Militao had a knock and got taken off for Asensio. And from then on, like they just couldn't compete. I don't know why Real Madrid was so bad in the air, but I think they're a month without Trent Alexander-Arnold and Carvajal or something. I think I heard something about them both being injured now. So that's gonna be tough for them. Maybe Valverde will put a shift back there again, but yeah, Atletico had a great second half, especially.
Love them. Okay, well,
No longer to be relegated.
no. You never know. Yeah, actually, no. But yes, I guess I can ask you, who is your player of the match week number 7 in La Liga? Serpolino. Everybody wants to know. What else?
Everybody wants to know.
He's in the same
Koke.
Oh.
Koke had a really good game.
All right, fair enough. All right.
Yeah, an assist. Okay.
He had an assist, and he was just so good all game. Like Koke and Barrios completely bossed Real Madrid's midfield.
Okay, nice, very nice. Okay, Mr. Reguinho, what about you, mate? Who is your matchday 7 player of the week for La Liga?
You know what? Because I did see that game. I saw the Atletico Madrid game.
Hmm?
I also saw the Barca Sociedad game, but I think I have to give it to Grizzy for sealing the deal. Yeah, for
Okay.
sealing the deal and putting a nail in Real Madrid's coffin.
Damn. Okay, love that. Very love that. All right, everybody. Well, that was indeed La Liga. Let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed the Serie A, which is the Italian league with Sok McTominay, the lovely, lovely man, looking like he's having a prancing and daisies moment. All right, let's get into it. Yes, Serie A. Let's go onto the table. First place at the moment is indeed AC Milano. Second place is Napoli. Third place is AC Roma. Fourth is Juventus. Fifth is Inter Milano. Sixth is Atalanta. And down the table, 18th place is Pisa. 19th place is Genoa. And 20th place is Lecce. All right, lovely stuff. Not good for Lecce though. But yes, the top goal scorers at the moment for Serie A is indeed first Christian Pulisic, the American, with 4 goals for AC Milano. Second is Kevin De Bruyne, a Belgian player, with 3 goals for Napoli. Tied with him is indeed Marcus Thuram, the French player, with 3 goals for Inter Milano. Shout out to these young lads doing great stuff. Not really that young, but hey, they're doing good. They're doing great. All right, matchday 5, let us get into it. So first match was indeed Como and Cremonese. It was 1-1, indeed at home at Como. Not the result they probably wanted, but a red card for Como being naughty plus. Still, moving on. Next match was Juventus and Atalanta. 1-1. Again, I can say this again. It was indeed decent, even though Atalanta's not looking so hot at the moment. But a red card for Atalanta as well too. But yeah, 1-1 is the point. Both teams, I'm sure, will take it. Juventus would have won 3 points, but hey, both places at the moment, not too shabby. We'll talk about it in a second though. Next match was Cagliari and Inter Milano. 0-2 for Inter Milano, winning away. And yes, good stuff for them, climbing up the table, 5th place at the moment. Next match was Sassuolo and Udinese. 3-1 for Sassuolo, winning at home. Good result for them, currently 13th place. Next match, Roma and Verona. 2-0 for Roma. And yeah, decent result. 3rd place, not too shabby. Good stuff for them. Next match was Pisa and Fiorentina. 0-0. Fiorentina looking great as well too. But Pisa, they will take that tie at the moment, even though they would like to be out of relegation, 18th place. But hey, still a long way to go. Next match was Lecce and Bologna. 2-2. Not the best result for Bologna, but Lecce, great stuff for them at home. And yeah, sure, they'll take that point as well too. Next match was AC Milano and Napoli. Great game this was. And yes, Christian Pulisic doing great stuff for AC Milano at the moment. And yeah, shout out to him. He's finding his form there, as he did last year too. So great stuff from him. Napoli, yeah, could have done better, but yeah, red card from AC Milan as well too, being not naughty. AC Milan, first place though. Love the stuff for them. Next match is Parma and Torino. 2-1 for Parma, winning at home. And good stuff for them. Next match, Genoa and Lazio. 0-3 for Lazio, winning away in Genoa. And yes, great win for Lazio at the moment. Yeah, really, 12th place. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, Mr. Reguinho. Your favorite team, Mr. Juventus. What do you think about this match, mate? 1-1.
I honestly thought they could have played a lot better.
Mm.
I
Why
mean,
is that?
passing was there. What's up?
Why is that, mate?
I mean, passing was there. They got
Voice
scored on
crack.
like yeah. I'm trying not to cry. They got scored on right after or right before half. I'm not sure if I think it was right before half. It was like
Mm.
added time. Um, and then after that, it's been a mid season for Juventus. They haven't really lost any game. They've tied a couple games they should have won.
Hmm.
It's just about like finding the back of the net and you know building up to that. And it's been decent. It's been decent so far. It's just like there's spells here and there where it looks like they just forget how to play. I'm just like teams you should be beating, you are not beating.
Yeah. Hey, but your other
It,
team, it's a Roma currently.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, Roma is doing great. Dybala's injured. Oh, but quick shout out. They just found out him and his partner just found out they're gonna have a kid. They're gonna have a baby.
Oh, I'm sure you're jealous. I know you want to be that kid.
Oh, yeah, I'm super jealous. Actually, I was gonna DM him and be like,
What?
congratulations, but he's gonna be like, who the hell is this guy?
Nah, he'll reply. Don't worry.
I
Okay.
don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
player of the week.
Yeah, who's your player, mate?
Player of the week, I have to give it to the American international Pulisic, even though I don't like him.
No, no,
He's
no.
really good.
Yeah, hate to say it for you, but yeah, he's doing great stuff for now. What about you, Mr. Paulinho? Who is your player of the week for Matchday 5 in Serie A?
Dybala for dedicating his kid to me.
All right.
I'm
Well,
gonna slide tackle you.
brother, they love them. All right, well, everybody, that was indeed the Serie A. Let's move on to the next league, which is indeed the Bundesliga, which is the currently lead league in Germany. Crazy. Harry Kane looking very happy. He scores all the goals. All right. The table for Bundesliga at the moment is indeed first place, Bayern. Second place is Dortmund. Third place is RB Leipzig. Fourth place is Eintracht Frankfurt. Fifth place is Stuttgart. Sixth place is Bayer Leverkusen. And yeah, down the table, 16th place is Augsburg. 17th place is Heidenheim. And 18th place is Borussia and Gladbach going down at the moment. Wow. The top goal scorers for Bundesliga at the moment is indeed first, Harry Kane with 10 goals for Bayern. Wow, great stuff for him. Second is Kaan Uzan, the Turkish international with 5 goals for Eintracht Frankfurt. And third is indeed Piznik Aslani with 4 goals for Hoffenheim. Shout out to these great players. All right, matchday 5, let us get into the matches. First match was Bayern München and Werder Bremen 4-0 with Bayern München slapping Werder Bremen around at home in the Allianz Arena in Bayern as well too in Munich. So, yep, Hurricane hat-trick probably. So, shout out to him. Great player, whatever. Next match was Mainz and Dortmund 0-2. With Dortmund winning away in Mainz and a red card for Mainz being naughty. And yes, Dortmund, Adeyemi, just absolutely what a player that lad is. Wow. Next match was Heidenheim and Augsburg 2-1 for Heidenheim winning at home. Yeah, good result for them. Currently in 17 minutes. There it is. Next match was FC St. Pauli and Bayer Leverkusen 1-2 for Bayer Leverkusen winning away. FC St. Pauli held it for a little bit, but Bayer Leverkusen doing a bit better at the moment, even though they are currently in 6th place. But hey, moving on. Next match was Wolfsburg and RB Leipzig, and with RB Leipzig winning 1-0 away in Wolfsburg as well. And yes, good win for RB Leipzig. Good stuff for them. Currently 3rd place. Next match was Borussia Mönchengladbach and Eintracht Frankfurt. And yes, it was 4-6. Eintracht Frankfurt winning away. And what a scoreline. 10 bloody goals scored. And I did watch this as well too. Wow. Crazy. It was mamma mia. Just good stuff for both teams. I mean, bad defending probably, but decent stuff. Next match was Freiburg and Hoffenheim 1-1. So right there for both teams. Not that they would like that. They'd like 3 points, but moving on. It is what it is. Next match was Köln and Stuttgart 1-2 for Stuttgart winning away. Yeah, Stuttgart 5th place, not too shabby. Next match was Union Berlin and Hamburg. It is indeed a 0-0 and a red card for Hamburg biting off more than they can chew, especially a hamburger. Yummy. Yes, lovely stuff. All right. Well, everybody, Mr. Polino, can I ask who is your Matchday 5 Bundesliga Player of the Week? Very, very deep question that we all would like to know.
That is the deepest of questions. In fact, I would like to point out that is probably the deepest question
Stalling.
I've ever received.
Stalling. Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
give man of the match to
Come on,
the one
ChatGPT,
and
hurry.
only Robin Koch.
Oh, shout out to the Koch.
A Koch.
Okay.
2 goals as a center back and only conceded 4.
Damn. You are
They won
Bundesliga.
6-4 though.
Yeah. They did indeed. Okay, Mr.
What?
Yeah, Mr. Reginio, who is your Matchday 5 Bundesliga Player of the Week?
I'm gonna shout out to what?
HIEB.
I'm gonna shout out to Michael Olise. His efforts do not go unnoticed.
Yes, honestly, he could win Ballon d'Or one day. I'm saying it here. Why not?
He's a baller.
Nike too.
It's just he's a baller. It's just that he's overshadowed by Harry Kane's powerful, like insane performance so far.
Yep, very true. Okay, love yourself, everybody. That was indeed Bundesliga Matchday 5. Let's get into the next league, which is indeed the Ligue 1, which is the league in France, with Ousmane Dembele looking very, very happy. All right, Ligue 1, let's get into it. First place is indeed PSG. Second place is Lyon. Third is Marseille. Fourth is Monaco. Fifth is Strasbourg. And sixth is Lille. Down the table, 16th is Nantes. 17th is Angers. And 18th place is Metz.
Pronunciation.
Yeah. Oh. What did you say?
Pronunciation.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool.
That was a past league. We don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The top goal scorer for Ligue 1 at the moment is indeed first Ansu Fati with 3 goals for Monaco. Tied with him is Bradley Barcola with 3 goals for PSG. And tied with him is Esteban Lepal with 3 goals for Vienne. Lovely stuff for those lads. Good job for them. Especially Ansu Fati coming back from Barcelona. Next match, yes. Let's get into the match day number 6 in Ligue 1. First match was Strasbourg and Marseille. 1-2 for Marseille, doing great stuff, winning away in Strasbourg. Third place at the moment. Next match was Lorient and Monaco, with 3-1 for Lorient, winning at home. Not the best result for Monaco. We're getting a red card as well too, and yes, Lorient moving up. Next match was Toulouse and Nantes. 2-2, a tie right there. Great result for Toulouse, honestly. But yeah, I mean, not the best at the moment. It is what it is. Next match was PSG and Ajax. 2-0 for PSG. Great stuff for them, winning at home. No really surprises with this victory. Next match was Nice and Paris FC. 1-1. A shared point between both of these. Paris FC doing decent at the moment, but Nice doing nice. Funny. All right. Next match was Lille and Lyon. 0-1 for Lyon. And yes, decent result for Lyon, winning away, currently in second place. We love that. Next match was Angers and Brest. 0-2 for Brest. Good job for Brest, absolutely sticking up and staying firm when they needed most. And yes, winning away, currently 9th place. Next match was Met and L'Alvi. 0-0. And yes, not the best result for both sides, but move on. And as we can say that with the next match as well too, it was Rennes and Lens 0-0. And a red card for Lens being naughty. It is what it is. All right, Mr. Polino, who is your Matchday 6 Ligue 1 Player of the Week? I know you got this, mate.
That's me, mate.
Yes, you mate. Okay. Mr. Reginio. No, yeah. Who is your Matchday 6 Player of the Week in Ligue 1?
You're not gonna guess, but I want you to guess.
I'm gonna guess Ansu Fati.
No.
Mason Greenwood.
No. Aubameyang.
Oh, about my blood clot. Yeah. Fair.
Shout out to him. He's 36 and still balling.
Hey,
And from Marseille, yes, sir.
if Giroud can do it, then anybody can. Why not?
True.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Polino? Who is your player of the week?
This is quite the question.
It is a good question. Very good question. That
Honestly, if I had to rate that question, I would
Mhm.
rate it pretty highly out of 10.
Oh my gosh, that's bloody lovely.
I will give it to
Yeah.
Del Castillo
Oh.
on Brest.
Oh, Brest.
A
Yes.
lopsided 2-0 victory.
On Brest? What?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Stade Brestois.
I am
Mm.
shook.
That's good. You should be. Okay, well, everybody. That was indeed Ligue 1 in the top 5 leagues in Europe. Let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League, because Messi and Ronaldo are still there. I have to mention the name to get some viewership. That's how it works. Shush, don't tell them. All right. In MLS, how is Inter Miami doing with Messi? They're currently in 4th place. Yikes, not the best.
Yeah, shout out Chicago Fire. Sorry.
No, it's okay. They're in 8th place. They yeah, actually, Chicago Fire, they did beat Inter Miami to get into the playoffs. So, hey, boom. Big stuff for them. Big stuff for them. Yes, the top goal scorers for MLS at the moment is first, Lionel Messi with 24 goals for Inter Miami. Second is Dennis Bonya. Can someone please pronounce this? I keep Boanga with 33 goals for LAFC. Thank you, Paulinho.
Boanga, yeah.
And third is indeed Sam Surridge with 22 goals for Nashville. Love that. Good stuff for them. All right, on to the other league where Ronaldo is, Saudi Pro League. Indeed, it is Al Nassr in 3rd place at the moment. Good for them. And yeah, the top goal scorers for Saudi Pro League at the moment is first, João Felix with 5 goals for Al Nassr. And second, Cristiano Ronaldo with 4 goals for Al Nassr. And second, again, time with Cristiano Ronaldo, Joshua King with 4 goals for Al Khalij. All right, lovely stuff for them. Well, everybody, that was the MLS and Saudi Pro League. Let's now get into the next league, which is indeed, I'm going to press a random button.
Sweet baby! Oh my goodness, bro.
It's our league.
Sure, you can say that, but it is indeed the
Libertyville Premier League.
no, it's indeed the UEFA Champions League with Ousmane Dembele looking like he's happy. All right,
They haven't updated the scores, by the way. But,
Yes, look-
Yeah.
yes, let's get into the UEFA Champions League. It's indeed first Bayern Munich, second Real Madrid, third PSG, fourth Inter Milano, fifth Arsenal, sixth Kronenberg, seventh Dortmund, and eighth Manchester City. Lovely stuff there. Now I'm just going to mention the teams that are not in it at the moment. It's Leverkusen, Villarreal, PSV, Copenhagen, Olympiacos, Monaco, Slavia Praha, Pafos, Benfica, Athletic Bilbao, Ajax, and Ariat. All going down at the moment. Well, the top goal scorers for Champions League at the moment is indeed first, Kylian Mbappe with 5 goals for Real Madrid. Surprises. Second is Harry Kane with 4 goals for Bayern Munich. Third is Anthony Gordon with 3 goals for Newcastle.
Gordon.
Yes, Gordon. And tied with him is Burkhardt with 3 goals for Frankfurt. And tied with him is Haaland with 3 goals for Manchester City. That's these. Yes, Burkhardt, yes. All right, let's get into the UEFA Champions League. That just happened, match day 2. It was Kayat and Real Madrid, 0-5 for Real Madrid, beating Kayat at their home stadium in Kazakhstan. Yeah, it was tough watch for the Kayat fans, but yes, Real Madrid beat Squeezy 11 Squeezy. Next match was Atalanta and Club Brugge, 2-1 for Atalanta, coming back to win the match. It was Club Brugge winning 1-0, but Atalanta came back to win it. Next match was Marseille and Ajax, 4-0 with Marseille battering Ajax. Ajax losing some key players transfer window, so yes, not surprising. 4-0 for Marseille. Next match was Inter Milano and Slavia Praha, 3-0 for Inter Milano. Great stuff for them, absolutely battering Slavia Praha in Milano. Next match was Chelsea versus Benfica. This is what we talked about with Jose Mourinho coaching Benfica and coming back to the bridge to coach Benfica as well too. It was 1-0 for Chelsea FC and a red card for them. Of course, they need to get a red card every match. With Richard Rios scoring an own goal after Garnacho did pass it in the middle. So, yeah, good job, Richard Rios. Next match was Galatasaray and Liverpool. 1-0 for Galatasaray winning at the home stadium in Istanbul. And yes, great penalty for Mr. Victor Osimhen, doing great stuff in the Champions League, as we talked about. Next match was Paphos and Bayern Munich, 1-5 for Bayern Munich. But shout out to Paphos for getting just one goal for Cyprus. And yeah, shout out to them. Next match was Bodø/Glimt and Tottenham. This was played above the Arctic Circle line in Norway. And yes, it was 2-2 for Bodø/Glimt and Tottenham. And yes, Bodø/Glimt was winning 2-0 on the turf pitch that they play on, and Tottenham came back. And yes, just poor defending for Bodø/Glimt in the end. Next match, I hate to say this, but Atletico Madrid and Eintracht Frankfurt. This was played in Madrid, and yes, it was battering for Atletico Madrid 5-1 for them. It was looking decent. It was 3-1, but yes, Atletico Madrid came back and showed them who's boss. Absolutely pounding. All right, next match was Karabag and Copenhagen. 2-0 for Karabag. Shout out to them for the Azerbaijan side. Currently winning 2 out of 2 games for them. Not too shabby. Next match was Union St. Gilloise and Newcastle United. And it was 0-4 for Newcastle, battering Union St. Gilloise at the home stadium. And yes, shout out to Anthony Gordon and the rest of the players. Next match was Monaco and Manchester City. 2-2. Ooh. Monaco did come back and fight for this one in the home stadium. But yeah, these result from them. And Manchester City not the best result for them. Next match was Dortmund and Athletic Bilbao. 4-1 for Dortmund, absolutely battering it. Adeyemi just, what a player he is. And Serge Guassi as well too, great stuff for them. Yeah, 4-1 for them, good stuff. Next match was Napoli and Sporting Lisbon, 2-1 for Napoli. And of course, Højlund doing great stuff for Napoli since coming back, and as well too with Kevin De Bruyne too. But got McTominay, I can say everybody's doing decent for Napoli. So yeah, shout out to them. Next match was Villarreal and Juventus. Ooh, Juventus. Could have won this, but Villarreal, not a team to be trampled on. They are a great team, but yes, 2-2, as well as playing in Spain. Next match was Arsenal and Olympiacos, 2-0 for Arsenal. Comfortable win for them. Comfortable. Next match was Barcelona and PSG. Great match this was. Could have been better, but because there were a lot of people out, Rafinha and Dembele as well too was out. But yeah, it was 1-2 for PSG winning in Barcelona. And yes, I don't think the last time PSG lost in Barcelona, it's been quite a while. But yeah, good for PSG and good job for them. And yeah, can only see good job. Next match was Leverkusen and PSV, 1-1. PSV coming back to tie the match as well too. Good job for the Dutch side. Whew, I can breathe now. Okay, well, I can just ask you first, Mr. Paulinho. Athletic Madrid, Eintracht Frankfurt battering it was for Athletic Madrid on Frankfurt. Anything you want to say about this lovely match? You can say that it was lovely for you. Definitely lovely for you.
Frankfurt was very nice to us.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. Say that at least. Yeah. Who is your player of the match day 2 for
for Champions League?
Yeah.
Xiao.
Mm.
2 goals from Marseille against Ajax.
Yes, indeed. He did score 2 goals.
Too.
Yes, mate. Congratulations, mate. You do. Star boy. Growing in confidence. You'll be one of the big names one day. Don't forget us. Okay, it's okay. All right.
Already is. He's making his name.
It's true.
It's known now. Now that I said it.
Pashao. It's a great name. I love that name. Okay. Lovely stuff. Mr. Reguinho, what about you, mate? Juventus and Villarreal. I did talk to you during this match. Anything you want to say about this match?
I'm gonna slide tackle Renato Vega
Indeed, he did score against.
for tying it. Oh my gosh!
Renato
He was
Vega
alone.
would stomp you out, unfortunately.
That is true.
No, I just pull his hair.
Ooh, kinky.
Oh, yeah, get in that hair.
Yeah,
his
for
hair.
sure.
Yeah.
It was honestly,
Yoshi.
we should have won that game. I don't think Villarreal were playing as good as Juventus. Juventus looked like they were definitely the better team. But I mean, that's how football is. Last minute, anything can change.
Yep. Especially your own past player.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can move on swiftly. Who is your match day 2 player of the week in the Champions League?
And shout out to Erling Haaland for being one of the GOATs.
Yeah, it's too bad that his team didn't want to put more effort like he did. He was wanting to kill for that match, but it is what it is. Okay, everybody.
He needs Kevin De Bruyne back. That's why.
Yeah, I know.
Needs to take the step up to Real Nomads.
Oh my gosh, very cool. Okay,
Mhm.
everybody. that was indeed the Champions League. Let's move on to the UEFA Europa League with Mr. Christian Bremer looking happy. All right, well, let's get into the current scores. At the first moment is in Olympiacos. First place, Dinamo Zagreb. Second place, third, Vigilant. Third place, fourth, Ludogorets. Fifth, Roma. Sixth is Freiburg. Seventh is Lille. And eighth is Stuttgart. Let's go down the table and say teams that are currently disqualified. Celta Vigo, Malmo, Nice, Bologna, Feyenoord, Go Ahead Eagles, Rangers, RB Salzburg, Utrecht, Fenerbahce, love that, Sturm Graz, and Young Boys. All of those teams currently in the knockout get out. Top goal scorers for Europa League at the moment is indeed Zarui with 3 goals per Panathinaikos. Second is Igor Jesus with 2 goals for Nottingham Forest, and tied with him is Bejo with 2 goals for Dinamo Zagreb. All that stuff. All right, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. I mean, we did already go into the games, and the games are going to happen. So we're filming this on the Wednesday, and they're going to already happen, and we'll probably go over it next week. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip this right now, and just go on to the UEFA Conference League. So yes, this is indeed the UEFA Conference League, with Mr. Isco looking like he's about to disco. He put pointy fingers, very nice, like that. I don't know what that was. Okay, well, yeah, the Conference League didn't start yet. That's just absolutely crazy. I don't know what else to say here. Besides, I guess I can say we already predicted our winners for this one. Who is your... Okay, I can ask this actually. Mr. Polino, who is your dark horse to be possibly winning this? I know you did say who you thought was going to win this, but who is your dark horse?
Who did I say I thought was going to win?
I believe you said it was Fiorentina, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I did. Dark horse to actually win?
Hmm?
Does Vallecano count as a dark horse?
Yeah. I would think so.
Sure.
Okay, fair enough. What about you,
I'd
Mr.
probably say like 4th favorites, but...
Okay, damn, that's sad. What about you, Mr. Regino? Who's your dark horse to possibly win the UEFA Conference League? Any of these teams here?
Dark horse would probably be Mines.
Okay. Yeah, they did lost like a couple of the good players, but hey, that is a good shout, and I like that. Very good for the German team. Okay, well, everybody, that was the UEFA Conference League. Let's now move on to the next segment of the show. I'm gonna press this funny little button. We'll see what it is. Oh.
Speelt de bal. Heel goed naar Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp neemt de bal aan. Dennis Bergkamp. Oh!
Okay, that was interesting. But yes, everybody, let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed the football memes of the week. With Mr. Lamine Yamal looking like he's very unhappy. Yes, brought to you by Rabobantis. Let's get into the first meme of the week. So yes, the first meme of the week is indeed about Liverpool. Yeah, we can all laugh at Liverpool. In Galatasaray, their fan account tweeted this: "You'll never walk alone, but sometimes you walk out without points." Damn, that's a statement. Put that on a shirt, please. All right, on to the next lovely football meme of the week.
Football is so bad.
Indeed, it is. Indeed, someone posted a picture of all of Chelsea's red cards they've gotten in the past 3 matches. And someone tweeted saying this: Chelsea have got more red cards than goals in the last 3 matches. Yes, it was João Pedro who got a yellow and then a second yellow to a red. And the game against, I believe it was his last match. It was versus Benfica, yeah. Then Chalobah versus Brighton, yeah. And then Sanchez versus Manchester United. And then there's Enzo Fernandez looking very, very stressed out. I would be too. All right, lovely stuff. On to the last of the show. And it was indeed Yamal looking very nice. Yes, and this is indeed about Real Madrid. And it's a picture of Mbappe about to take a penalty. And the caption says, "Turn on a Real Madrid game at the most random time and you'll probably see this." And yes, the picture, obviously, it does show Mbappe about to score a penalty. So it means that they score penalties a lot. So
wait, let me see how many penalties have they had the past couple of games. I want to see something.
No. I'll let you do the research, honestly. And in that meantime, I'm gonna let Polino tell us a fun fact about Mbappe because he does have that knowledge in his head, like just ready to go all the time. I mean, he would definitely.
He has comparisons to a reptile at times.
Oh, who is that reptile? You want to say?
Teenagers.
The teenage.
Mutated.
Yeah, okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That is so fun. Yes, I was laughing so hard I fell off my gazebo.
Happy to help you.
I love that. Okay, what about you, Mr. Reginio? Anything you want to mention about this lovely Real Madrid penalty thing?
After doing extensive research, which was like 5 seconds, they have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 penalties against Marseille. That's crazy. So 4 penalties in 5 games. A little fishy, guys. Sounds like Libertyville League.
That's very great. Okay,
No, but yeah, fair shout out to Mbappe for at least netting them. I mean, you could always miss. It's 50-50.
it could be worse. I mean, like, like what other player, like Ronaldo? How many of his penalties have he actually like? How many of his top goals are from penalties? So
that is why he's called Penaldo.
and the same goes with Messi too. So I mean, what can you do?
Messi.
Yes, exactly, Messi.
But you don't hear anybody call Mbappe penalty. So maybe we should start calling him that.
Maybe we should, honestly. I mean, hey,
Mbappe.
That's mean. Be nice.
Sorry.
Call him what?
They're sorry right now.
I'm not
Wait,
sorry.
what did you call him?
Mbappe now.
Not penis.
Damn, you guys are mean.
Oh my.
Dude. Why would you say that?
I'm telling. Okay, well, yeah. Let's get into the next segment. All right, so the next segment of the show is I'm gonna press around the button.
What is that?
Okay, great. All right, well, the next segment of the show is indeed the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Boom, boom, boom. Let us go ahead and say the rules.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Aye, Suey. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their Alpha, Beta, Sigma knowledge in football.
Wow.
So whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
Okay, everybody. This quiz is indeed about Real Madrid. Most recent match versus Kariat in Kazakhstan. Let's now get into the quiz. Press this random button. Oh, that's actually a perfect one. Okay, well, the first question is indeed how many kilometers do Real Madrid travel to face Kariat in Almaty? Was it 3K kilometers, 5K kilometers, 3,000, 5,000, 6,400, or 4,400? You have 10 seconds. How far did they travel? 3,000, 5,000, 6,400, 4,400.
5,000.
Okay.
4,400.
The 5,400 was not an option. It's 3,000, 5,000, 6,400, 4,400.
4,400.
Oh, one of you did get it incorrect. And I'll tell you, it is not 3,000. It is not. It is indeed, Mr. Polino. I'm so proud of you. It is indeed 6,400.
What?
Wrong, Mr. Regino.
I'm drop kicking him.
I'm sorry. All right. Well, the next question. Where is Almaty located in relation to China? Is it 600 kilometers away, 900 kilometers away, 350 kilometers away, or 1,000 kilometers away? Kilometers, damn it. I don't know how to say that word. You have 10 seconds. let's yeah, that was very embarrassing. 10 seconds. Boom. Is it 600, 900, 250, 1,000 kilometers away from China? Go ahead.
900.
Second
So both
option.
of you saying 900.
Yes.
Okay, well, 600 is incorrect. 1,000 is incorrect. The correct answer is indeed 350 kilometers away, which means you guys got it incorrect. Sorry. Yeah, very close to China. All right. The next question is indeed about, this is basically a Kariat quiz, honestly. But yes, at what altitude is the city of Almaty situated? Is it indeed 500 meters, 5,000 meters, 850 meters, or 2,000 meters? You have 10 seconds. 500 meters, 5,000 meters, 850 meters, or 2,000 meters? How high is the city?
5,000 meters.
Okay, okay. Correct answer is indeed not 500. Oh, JK. I meant to press this. Not 500. It is not 2,000 Polino. It is not. I'm just going to say the answer. The correct answer is indeed, boom, 850 meters, which means you got it incorrect, Mr. Regi. You guys are good. All right, tiebreaker. On to the next one. Who became the majority owner of Kariat in 2002, acquiring 70% of the club? Is it Kazros Gas, Duff Beer, Pepsi, or Coca-Cola? So who acquired 70% of the clubs? You have 10 seconds. Kazros Gas, Duff Beer, Pepsi, or Coca-Cola?
The gas
Ooh, I'm
people.
gonna say Coca-Cola. Wait, which gas people?
Kazros Gas.
Okay.
Kazakhstan Gas, yeah. Which one you say, mate?
I said Coca-Cola.
Okay, well, we do have a winner here. It is not indeed Duff Beer. It is not Pepsi. It is indeed. I'm going to hit a drum for this. One of you is correct. And that means you win. So much money. Well, the correct answer is indeed Kazros Beer, which means, Mr. Polino, you have won the show with Kazros Gas. How do you know so much about the Kazakhstani side? Hadiat.
I don't know. I looked it up on Pornhub.
Okay, well, that's one place you can get information. You can get Minecraft tutorials there too. And everybody, thank you so much for watching that little quiz, and I hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna press the random button. Oh, that's the best one. Regino, give me your best C.
Ooh, yeah.
Mr. Polino, give me your best C.
Friggy.
Okay, that's great. Well, everybody,
That's actually better.
it is indeed better. Everybody, sadly, that was indeed the show. Thank you so much for watching. I am crying on the inside and outside, and verbally, physically. I don't know. Okay, well, everybody, thank you so much for watching the show. Mr. Polino, thank you for being on as well, too, and winning the quiz yet again. You are such a big man.
Thank you for having me, hosty.
Anytime, Brody. Brody, yes. Okay, Mr. Regino, thank you so much for joining the show, mate. You are such a blessing in disguise.
Oh,
Shout out to you for scoring today, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anytime, mate. Anytime. I wanted you to score, but life. I cry.
I heard about a certain circumstance from today.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, everybody, let's moving on. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it, because without sharing it, how else are you going to know that Mr. Victor Osimhen, let's see what he does in the Champions League. I hope he does win it for us, right? That would be, oh my god, Turkey, what did it do? I don't know what
He's
to
in
do.
my Champions League fantasy team.
Ooh, okay. Shout out to you. But everybody, as we say in 3, 2, 1 on the show. One,
One
love
love
football.
football.
One love
Soccer.
Osimhen.
Ooh, thank
This
you for
is the
watching.
United States. You have to say soccer.
I hate you. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.
Boy.